Comment of the day goes to Jack J. Shout out to you, bro. But guys, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And let's get this video to 150 likes and leave a comment down below on who else you want to see me put inside Madden 21. But let's get into the video. Zion Williamson, one of the most high-flying basketball players and prospects of all time. But a while ago, Drew Brees said that Zion would always have a spot on the New Orleans Saints. So what would it be like if Zion Williamson played football instead of basketball? Well, we're about to find out. We made Zion Williamson, put him at tight end, and we're going to do a Madden 21 career simulation. Although he looks like he's had one too many cheeseburgers from McDonald's, I think he's going to be a pretty good football player. We made him number 1 because that's what number he is. He went to Duke University, so that's what we made it. He was born on July 6, 2000, so that is what we made it. And he's from Salisbury, North Carolina, which would explain why he's looked like he's had one too many Salisbury steaks in his life.
Badass?
Zion comes in at 6'7", 284 pounds, so he does have quite the football body. Makes me wonder what other big accessories he has. Zion comes in at a 97 overall, and here's the breakdown. Known for being fast, but not extremely fast, we gave him an 85 speed. Obviously, Zion is strong as hell, so we gave him 99 on all the strength stats. Zion obviously has extreme bounce, so we gave him 99 jumping, which will also help him make spectacular catches. And in terms of his actual catching, he's pretty good at catching alley-oops, so we gave him an 80 catching. Now that the breakdown's out of the way, let's get into the Zion Williamson's career simulation.
Yeah, get into it.
Here we are in year 1 of Mr. Big Dingling's NFL career. Let's see how it goes. And I gotta be honest, for looking like he just came off my 600-pound life, he had a pretty good rookie year. 936 yards on 78 receptions and 6 touchdowns. And he finished 5th in the Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. Not a bad year at all. Daddy D's Breeze also finished 7th in the MVP voting, and they're in the playoffs where they'll be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which we have footage of. So let's kick it on over to Billy Bob and the Sports Center crew, and let's take a look. Thanks for kicking it over to me, TC. As you can see, the New Orleans Saints are down 7-0 here, but they got Zion out on a slant route, and he's able to show his tiptoeing ability down there on the sideline as his fat ass is able to catch the ball. Later in the third quarter right here, we got Zion going out on a streak. Drew Brees gets laid out, but Zion shows his insane athletic abilities. He makes a diving catch right there, and then we're later in the third quarter again. The Saints are up 20-14 with a bomb down the field, and Zion goes up and absolutely teabags the defense. They end up winning this game. I'm going to send it back over to you, TCA. Thanks, Billy Bob. As always, one of the best commentators in the game, and Zion is one of the best tight ends in the game as he had 11 receptions for 193 yards as the Saints walk away with this win. Then the next round they played the Dallas Cowboys, who got the number 1 seed, as if that would ever happen. But they would end up losing 24-21, where Zion had a mediocre game, 8 receptions for 91 yards, but no touchdowns. He did end up making the Pro Bowl, though, but all in all, bringing it into his rookie year. Year number 2, let's see what it do. Fat Boy Zion's up to a 98 overall, and he's ready to make some noise this year. And for some reason, it says he never covers his ball. Weird choice. Great news, the Saints made the playoffs again, and Zion had a hell of a year, going for 900 yards and 6 touchdowns, which is a great year for a tight end. And apparently Drew Brees retired, so we had the Ninja Andy Dalton sucking on our throwing us the balls. Unfortunately, though, this year ended in a heartbreaking first-round defeat, 38-24, where Zion again had a pretty good game, but just not good enough. And although Andy Dalton is the Ninja, I just fear he's not going to be up to the caliber he needs to be for Zion to reach his potential. Apparently, the Jets have D's nuts because they made it to the Super Bowl this year, but they did end up losing to the Carolina Panthers. That brought an end to year 2, and now we're in year 3 of Zion's NFL career, and he's officially a 99 overall, and boy, oh boy, did he show it this year as he went for 875 yards and 9 touchdowns, which again is insane for a tight end. And we had a new quarterback thrown to us. No more Ninja. Jonathan Beltran, a created player, ended up killing it for us this season. Lamar Jackson won the MVP, making him the first running back to win the award in a while. The Saints ended up getting the number 1 seed in the playoffs this year, where they took on the Washington football team in the first round, which we also have footage of, so let's send it back over to Billy Bob. Thanks for kicking it over to me, TCA. We're midway through the first quarter. We got Zion Williamson looking like a Mack truck in the slot. He's going deep on a route. We're chucking it out, and he's going to leap up and make the catch. And look at his fat ass run to the 10-5 touchdown. And Zion Williamson starts this game off with a hell of a play, showing his physical specimality, and that's going to be a touchdown. Then later in the game, Beltran sitting deep in the pocket. How you gonna stop it? Throws it up to Zion, and he puts his nuts on the defender's head once again. The New Orleans Saints run away with this victory, sending it back to you, TCA. Thanks, Billy Bob. And once again, Zion Williamson has an amazing game, going for 7 receptions, 211 yards, and a touchdown. He's easily the best tight end in the game, has to be. That win ended up setting up an NFC Championship game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which they unfortunately lost in a barn burner. Zion Williamson had 57 yards and a touchdown. Once again, though, the Super Bowl just evading his grasp. He did make it to the Pro Bowl again, in which he did have a touchdown, but not a Super Bowl victory, which is what he really wants in his career. And here we are in year 4 of Zion's career, chasing another Super Bowl. And honestly, if he doesn't get it this year, then I don't know how. Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, and Zion are all 99 overalls. They have to win it this year. They got off to a good start, though, by making the playoffs. Zion had a little bit of a down year, going for under 700 yards and only 8 touchdowns, but still pretty good for a freaking tight end. And speaking of tight ends, he's actually already a top 10 tight end of all time, according to the Legacy Leaderboard. Insane. Getting into the playoffs now, they won their first game on the road in amazing fashion, winning 31-10 against the Seattle Seahawks. Zion Williamson had an amazing game. He needs to keep this up throughout the remainder of the playoff. Game 2 on the road in Lambeau now, and the Saints upset the Packers, winning 34-28, and Zion again balled out 6 receptions, 79 yards. They're back in the NFC Championship game. And they win the NFC Championship game 27-24. Zion Williamson only 3 receptions for 51 yards, but they got the dub. That's all that matters. They're going to the Super Bowl. And they're taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Sure to be a great game. We have footage. Our Sports Center crew is at the game. We're kicking it into Billy Bob for live footage of the Super Bowl. Thanks for kicking it over to me, partner, and there's no bigger stage in American football than the Super Bowl. We're getting this game kicked off right here by Jonathan Beltran. Decent pocket. How you gonna stop it? Find Zion Williamson, the big dick self. Then later in that same drive, he's found in the back of the end zone by Beltran, rolling out right and gets this game started off on the first possession with a receiving touchdown. Zion Williamson later in the third quarter here, the Saints starting to run away with the game. He goes and absolutely teabags the defender again. That's his signature move, is putting his nuts on the defender's head. The Saints run away with this one, capturing the Super Bowl that Zion Williamson and that whole organization have been wanting since Zion got into the National Football League. What a game. Zion Williamson win his first Super Bowl of his career. What a game. Thanks for the magnificent reporting once again, Billy Bob. But as you guys can see, the New Orleans Saints did end up winning the Super Bowl 45-24. Absolutely whooped their ass. Zion Williamson had over 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. What a way to play in his first Super Bowl. Unfortunately, though, all good things must come to an end, and Zion actually decided to hang the cleats up after his 4th season. Winning the Super Bowl is all that he really cared about, and he was able to do that in the 4th season. In only 4 seasons, Zion managed to rack up 29 receiving touchdowns and 3,400 yards and an 11.6 average yards per reception. I mean, that is just unbelievable for only 4 seasons. Taking a look at how Zion matches up with Rob Gronkowski, who the game has as the best tight end of all time. He had 1 Super Bowl, 1 NFC Championship, and 3 yearly awards, which I'm assuming would probably be his Pro Bowl appearances. I mean, he finishes a 99 overall once again in only 4 seasons. It's safe to say if he would have played a full NFL career, he would have been the best tight end of all time, no doubt. That's all I got for this video, though, guys. I hope you did enjoy this Zion Williamson NFL career simulation. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get this video to 150 likes. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel, and thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.